Thanks, wake up.
Y'all know y'all ain't on mute, right?
Yeah, that's why I said wake up, Thanks. I can see everybody mic is undone on you. That's why I was messing with you. Thanks anyway. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Hello, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in on this wonderful Friday. What's good, everybody? Uh, she is concentrating hard.
Why she got the caught in the act look on her face?
Man, like she done straight
Hush
got
up.
busted. Oh, okay. She could
Cause
hear us. I
something
didn't think
popped
she
up
could
on
hear
my
us.
computer. Yep.
It's porn.
I don't watch that on this computer, ma'am. Thank you very much.
You peep how she said this computer though. That's all good.
Yeah. All
I watch
right.
every
So,
computer.
oh, I caught it. I definitely caught this computer. Mm-hmm. Hey, Hope. Hey, Q. So, as you can see, I got my co-host rolling with me, of course, tonight. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. He got snow on his chin.
Trying something different, a little something different, something little something. See how it's gonna look when I become officially not the man. See how it's gonna look. Cause everybody talking about you need to get the Rick Ross. I don't not nah. I don't think I look good with a Rick Ross. I need to have this right here with the little beard right here, the long chin,
Okay.
make my face look longer.
I'm a, I'm a hope. Yeah, everybody can't do the bigger beard thing. Sometimes folks start looking homeless when you start doing too much with the beard. You gotta find what worked for you.
That's what I'm trying to see. It's gonna connect and then let it then get the frosty on the chin. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, connect. You gotta.
Oh, it's connected now.
You ain't gotta be incomplete. You gotta make sure that
No, it's
all
connected now. It just ain't thick because I keep cutting it.
gotcha. Okay.
I be
And we
sitting
got
there.
Nika Pinks that is over there
Okay.
looking like she is up to no damn good.
I'm doing my homework, man, because I'm
Ooh,
doing research and shit. So that's
ooh,
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
tell.
tell it. I don't give a damn. Tell it. Shit.
I'm gonna tell. Ooh, I'm gonna tell your mama.
Tell your mama.
I even hate that. I'm gonna tell your mama.
Woo.
Tell this shit.
Wasn't that a song too?
Mhm. Yep.
Was
Your
it?
mama on crack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Nah.
tell your mama. Tell my mama.
No, that's not mama on crack. It was. It's stepdaddy. Stepdaddy.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Stepdaddy. I'm gonna tell your mama. Tell my mama. I'm gonna tell my daddy. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I watched it recently. So yeah. You finding what you're looking for? Find what you're looking for?
I already got what I'm looking for,
Mm-mm.
ma'am.
Okay,
Giving
I'm
me
just
homework.
asking, making sure you was
But I'm
good
ready
part.
though. I'm ready.
All right. We always we always got homework. So how was y'all's wonderful week?
My week was, we were chill. I cannot complain. I was thoroughly engaged. I'm kind of hyped because football season about to start, and I'm
I
officially in
know.
right now. So I'm kind of hyped. Want to see what
Okay.
the future brings.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Um, Pinks, how about you?
My last couple weeks have all been pretty much the same thing. It's self revelations and stuff being revealed, and I'm finna cut up and be on some bullshit. But other than that, it's good. It's good. No complaints. No complaints. Damn, I got dark circles.
Stop poking yourself in the eye.
It do
The
look like I
bullshit.
didn't
Mm-mm.
think my glasses did that. I'm rather dark right here. God, look like I didn't got my ass whooped.
Well, we must look like twins then, cause
No, yours ain't
no,
like
I don't
mine
look like
right here.
that.
All dark right here. It's them
You remember
glasses.
them
Wearing them
posts that post that
glasses.
I tagged Moni? You mean the glasses that you don't hardly ever have on?
I be having them on sometimes, so I can't see. And then if I lose them, I'm in trouble.
Mm, mm.
I feel
Anyway,
you. My week's been kind of about the same. Been hot
oh
as hell. Yeah. So yeah, long and hot. So yeah. So let's. You all right over there?
yeah, my knee just what's the name?
Hit that knee.
Nah, it's like it's
Yeah, I feel.
sore. Yeah, it's sore. That's all.
Got you. Uh, so we gonna go. That's all. You in therapy yesterday?
Me? Yeah, yeah. They putting it on me. Well, actually, nah. I've been pushing them, and they be laughing at me. Yesterday they had me on the balance board. This time they had me with the little square. Normally they have the block that go through it. They had me with the little square. Yeah, that was interesting. I was telling him, I said, I swear I used to be an athlete. I promise you. Because right now it didn't look like one. I ain't look like one. I was not graceful at all.
Once upon a time,
I was spinning around and stuff. Everybody was laughing at me.
long, long ago,
Not too long ago.
long ago, you're an athlete.
I could still move.
Long ago,
I could still move. I could still get
and
in.
so far away.
Trust me, I could still get it in if I need to. Mm.
Okay, alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So jumping into tonight's topic, traveling while black.
Mm.
This is kind of brought back up from the uh American TikToker that is from Houston that is currently stuck in apparently has been there for about 2 months now and went for a fun trip um, and got into a car accident. Um, what you shaking your head for? What's the
Look,
matter?
no, I already know where it's gonna end up.
He was like,
I already know where it's gonna end up at.
oh, Okay, well, I'm sorry. So while she was there was a accident with the rental car people. Car got impounded, which she was, of course, had rented. And when the car got impounded, apparently her passport, credit cards, everything was raising hell. Trying to get her items. Apparently, she was overcharged. She gets to, some, they like to say some black people get a little
Ratchet.
hostile
Yeah, ratchet.
in certain situations. And she starts shouting, as DA would say, profanity. And needless to say, she got arrested.
Hmm.
She lucky that's all that happened.
2 months later, she is still there with, doesn't look like there's,
She lucky that's
yeah,
all.
real talk. Real talk. So, apparently, um, yeah, there's not a estimated or a anything update on when she may be returning to the United States at this point because she broke the law. So, traveling while black has to talk about us black folks. When black folks go places and you see stuff, places, like, ooh, I want to go there. But you go there without doing your research on what the
Mm.
laws are for the places that you are visiting. And then you go over there and want to visit, and then you getting stuck because you didn't even took something over there that you wasn't supposed to, or you trying to bring it back, or you're breaking some of their other rules that you do over here that you can't do over there.
Hmm.
So let me ask you this: Is that really
You all right?
traveling while? Is that
Mm-hmm.
traveling while black, or is that just dumb people doing dumb shit?
Dumb people doing dumb shit.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. Well. Okay. So
And the reason why,
I ain't gonna even say that because that was the topic that you wanted to go. What's the name? But I'm gonna say this. I won't call it dumb per se because people don't know, but you should do your research. Not only places you want to, things that you want to do while you're there, that research, but you need to really research where you're going because simple stuff that's, for instance, in Dubai, you
we
can't
ain't
do over there,
getting
but you can
nothing
do
with
over
it.
here. So you can be over here loud, talking, cussing, using perfume. You need to know, not even trying to be funny. There are places, there's rules in Texas that we break
And
and
we ain't
stuff that
holding
we
your
break
word
in the
to
United
spirit.
States, know is a rule. But they just ain't
You breaking up.
pushing the issue.
Yeah.
Am I? Hold on.
You breaking up bad.
Hold on.
Yeah. It must be raining.
Mm-mm.
Hold on. You hush it.
That's the $2
Okay.
internet.
Hold on.
Uh,
That's the,
but nah. Well, why she getting herself
I
together?
wish it was too damn dumb.
Why she getting herself together? Like what she hit on some of it. Well, you got to understand where you going. Like you got to understand. And that was one of the things I was gonna say tonight. Is you got to know the culture. You have to know the culture, regardless of if you've been there before. You got to understand the culture because one, she's a female in a Muslim country. Guaranteed, she was not following none of their laws, none of that shit. Guaranteed, she wasn't covered. She'll probably run around in a bikini, some shit like that, already pissing people off for the first part. Then when everything happened, I got it. Heat of the moment. You saying what you want to say. I mean, you lost all your stuff in the car. Got it, understood. But again, you cannot, you as a female, not just a black female, as a female, you cannot go off on Muslim men like that. That's against the law. That's breaking the law. That's a law, regardless of if you are from another country or not. And sometimes I feel like, and I witnessed it on vacation when I had to go places that I can't talk about. I witnessed it too. Like people forget that they're in another country and think because I'm an American that I can act like I'm in America. Nah, bro. Nah, sis. It don't work like that. And then if you on the darker side of things, you way down the totem pole. And when it comes to things you can and can't do. So yeah. You have to off the rip, you gotta know the culture. And you gotta not just know it, you gotta understand it. Because that shit can she could have really probably got her ass whooped. And not everybody's going in and out. The hell? Am I the only one talking? I guess it's my show. What up, people? This your boy DA. I guess I'm the show tonight. Thanks for coming out. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Everybody having issues with their internet. I don't know if it's mine. If it's mine, please somebody send me a message saying it's me. Let me know. Uh-oh. Good.
Oh, I'm back. Okay, that's what's up. I don't know what happened. I just ended up getting kicked out. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Not letting me. Let me try to get back on my computer because it's not. I'm like, okay, what the hell is going on? It wasn't letting me.
Well, they did a whole bunch of updates too. So, well, I still is boss. So if I get kicked out next, then y'all know what it is.
What's going on? Yeah. But you were saying about the Muslim men not to be raising our voices and all of that stuff is what you
Yeah,
was before I
like
got shut down.
yeah, like that's yeah. They have to understand that. Like you can't go over there snapping your fingers and rolling your neck over there. She lucky, like I said, she lucky ain't nobody put no paws on her.
Yeah.
But they understand she's American. She don't understand. But I think it's also too. There's more to the story than just that.
Mm. I wouldn't doubt it. I think in general, like we take a lot of stuff being here in America. We take it for granted. It's like look at all the people that are trying to flee their countries that have issues with where they live and they're coming here because we're the quote unquote land of the free and all of that shit. And it's like, what the fuck do you think they leaving for? If they place where they lived was perfect, they wouldn't
They
be
will not
trying to
want to
come
leave.
here.
Right.
It's not all about, oh, well, they don't get paid what we get paid. No, they got harsher conditions.
Right.
And we as people, and I'll say black people too, because we be rolling the neck and popping the attitude and blah, 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 trying to get all fly. Like we here in America trying to talk to them like we be talking to the mayonnaise culture and everybody here. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like, you can't get over there and think you finna trip on them like that. They gonna lock your black ass up and they gonna show make a example out of you
Yep.
since you want to act a fool. And it's like, can you, in a way it's like, can you blame them? That's why they don't have certain crimes that we have. They don't have certain shit going on that we have going on because they don't play that shit over there. Like all that, how we'll have people here throw trash on the ground, they'll litter. Try that shit in China. See if your motherfucking ass gonna get
Shit.
handled.
South Korea was like that. South Korea, man, look here.
That kind
It's,
of stuff. Like they will handle you. And it's like we take those liberties for granted. And all that groping your spouse in public and grabbing their body and stuff. Try that shit over there and see what's gonna happen to you. Grope your husband or wife out in public and see what's finna happen to your ass.
Now sometimes they'll probably look at you strange for doing it, but other than that, it ain't gonna be like now the stuff that they will get on you about, like well, I look at it like this: when you try, cause I travel a lot. Um, and one of the main things we always talk about when we go is will like the group of hell. If you're going by yourself, will you be safe? Because that's the first thing you need to figure out. Like, is this a safe place to go? Like, or are they like, for instance, talking about Mexico? Like, will you go over there and end up in a sex trafficking scheme or floating in the ocean somewhere? Those are questions you need to know. And then, I mean, it sounds crazy because you're thinking like, oh, I'm just going over here to the touristy spots, but their crimes are different from our crimes. Their crimes are different. They may not have the violent crimes, but you'll still get got. They may not have murder and all that stuff, but they got a lot of robbery. They got a lot of kidnapping. Places have kidnapping. Places have crimes where they're trying to get a quick money. They'll hustle you out your money, stuff like that. So you got to be aware. You can't take it for granted. And I think that's what ends up with a lot of people. And I think that's what happens with a lot of people. A lot of people will be like, "Oh, nothing ain't gonna happen to me because I'm an American." Nah, bro. That's how you see it all the time on the news. American tourist goes missing in East booty stand. You see it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
then especially for us as the on the who got to take the paper bag test, it's worse. It's worse. It's worse. One, they don't want you there. Two, they don't feel like you're supposed to be there. Unless, let me backtrack. Unless it's a country with people that look like us.
Yeah.
Even sometimes in them countries, they look down upon us because of what we've been through in this country. So
Hmm. I have no desire to go anywhere that it ain't a lot of people that look like me. I have no desire to be there. I don't want to go. Not at all.
I want to go to experience like the the culture, like Jamaica, Bahamas. Well, I've been to Jamaica. I've been to the Bahamas. Been to the British Virgin Islands. Been to Aruba. Been to Cuba. Been to Mexico,
Just say where you haven't been.
Africa. That's one of the places that's on my bucket list. I
Hmm.
haven't been to Africa, and when I say Africa, I mean the whole continent. I wanna hop. I wanna go to Tanzania. I wanna go to South Africa. I wanna go to Niger. I wanna go to God damn. It's just on the tip of my tongue, and I just was talking about it the other day. But I want to go to them cultures and visit and see how they operate, how they hang out, how they party, how they
Hmm.
do stuff like that.
See, I wouldn't mind that. I had a friend, she just came back. She went to Egypt or whatever. And she said that wasn't really the hype that she thought it was going to be.
It probably ain't
Mm.
That, like, she was looking for us. And she said us wasn't there.
because
And
it's
she said it wasn't
so
nothing that she thought it
commercialized.
was.
Egypt has been so commercialized.
Yeah. She didn't like it at all. She did Dubai,
I
but
went
she
to
did
that.
right in Dubai.
I
And
went
then she had said something about there's some places that you can't go without a man.
Yeah.
and you have to have one with you. Even if it's like I could go and have Jace, Jace would get respect because
Yeah.
he's a man, he's a male. But
In
me
Muslim countries.
by myself, you
Yeah, in
can't.
Muslim countries. And that's why I said that's why she got her ass caught up. Because they let it slide that she's a female and she's a tourist, but they only gonna let you get away with so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
I
I,
don't know.
I've been to Qatar, I've been to Kuwait, and when I was there, I've seen little kids like elementary school age holding it, walking in front of their mom, pulling their mom along, holding their hands, and the guy will stop and talk to the kid before he talked to the woman.
Yep. And I was reading too. I don't remember where it said. I want to say it was the same place, like over there. But even walking in front of your husband or the male is like you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't
Like
walk
you
in
can
front of
walk
them.
in front of him and think you finna go somewhere. You better
You
get
can't
your.
walk in front of them. You can't walk beside them. You got to walk behind them.
Yep.
But, yeah.
And I thought that was crazy. I'm like, wait, you mean what?
But that's their culture, and that's where a lot of folks get in trouble because they go somewhere because somebody said they need to go, but they don't know the culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then when folks get upset, they get upset thinking like they ain't do nothing wrong, but you violating their laws.
Yeah. Because you don't know what the laws was because you didn't do the research.
Yeah, that's a lot, man. If you even with cruises, it's bad because like if you're not paying attention, you could end up in a world of hurt. Like you could end up in a world of hurt. Like, and it's funny because I was doing my research because I researched a couple places, and I was like, all of them seem to say the same thing. One of the things they were saying, just because it says it's welcoming, does not mean that it's truly welcoming. And I was like, it was saying like, find out what welcoming means. And I was like, and I never looked at it like that. And like all the places I've been, I never looked at it like that. But I understand because when I went to Poland one time for work, it was places that would look at me and one of my teammates strange because we were the only two black people. And they'll be looking at us strange, but all the other ethnicities they won't say nothing about. But me and her, they'll be looking at us like we got a dick growing on our foreheads or something. Yeah. And this
They
is in
don't
Poland.
play.
I'm sitting here like this is crazy. Like it was 2019, 18, and they were looking at us like, what are you doing here type shit. And I know they were saying something because we couldn't understand the language. So we just laughed it off and we talking about their asses too. So it ain't matter. But it's just because it says it's welcoming. Hell, in Korea, it'd be a time I'll be hanging with people that look like me, and we'll walk into a lounge or something, and they'll do this. Ain't nobody in the lounge, but they were like, "No, come in," and I'm just like, "But you got a ass lounge, like, help me understand that. You don't want my money? Too easy. Cool.
They wasn't telling you Wakanda forever.
Oh hell no! I guarantee that one will Wakanda forever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
I was like, that's the type of shit you got to understand. Like, is it welcoming?
Yeah, because you don't want to spend all that money on a trip and you walking on eggshells the whole time you there and not enjoying yourself because you done went somewhere where you didn't research and you're uncomfortable the whole goddamn time or on guard and looking like you got to watch your back. You're not going to enjoy yourself.
Not at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Not good.
Yeah, no. So going over, I did Dubai since that's where old chick went and did the research from there. And I can tell you, if I did not do the research, I'd probably be stuck over there right now myself. With the rules that they have, I'd be stuck over there right now. But I'd be stuck. So one of them is checking your prescriptions. There are certain medications that they do not allow over there.
For real?
So you have to check their UAE, the UAE's official website to look of it. And even if it's
Yeah,
prescribed,
yeah,
there's medications that they do not accept.
yeah. I can see that
Mhm.
now. Thinking about it, yeah, I can see that now. 'Cause
Yeah,
certain narcotics.
Yeah, I
yeah.
think it was ones and twos that I mainly seen on there that are not that you can't take over there.
Well,
Mm.
shoot, I got you beat because Thailand doesn't allow acetaminophen or opioid.
What?
Yep.
So
It
just
said,
in case nobody knows what acetaminophen is Tylenol.
Mm-hmm.
yep, it
So
is a
think
no.
you need Tylenol for your headache or whatever. That's in most first aid kits. You can't have Tylenol.
And you, what was the other one? Acetaminophen and what else?
What? Hold on, they have a whole list. They have it kind of up here like it's some hard shit. Of course, they got the cocaine, heroin,
Yeah, 'cause we got that for you. They go give it to you when you get there.
uh, mushrooms, ketamine. So that's the what? Ain't that stuff like energy drinks have ketamine in it too, right? Or what
Nah,
is it? The
ketamine
one
makes you
that
sleepy.
got
You
what's
talking
the
about
ones that
CBD?
you can take? No, the ones that you can take like no dose that kind of
Mm.
if you don't go to sleep.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Those you can't take that. You can't have that. It also said they call them drugs, but they allow marijuana for recreational purposes.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
yeah.
Mm.
yeah, they allow that, and it said it was another one. Um,
What about opium?
benzodiazepines.
Oh,
Oh.
That's
that's
a
a
no.
move, David.
Also,
What about opium?
it. I want to say it did say opiums.
Yeah, I'm about to
Hold
say
on.
because they sell that shit over there. It's like
Yeah,
they one of the
opium.
biggest, huh?
Opium is on there
Yeah.
too. None of that.
Yeah,
Really?
And
so
they're calling it
if you
drug.
have anxiety, you can't take your anxiety meds with you.
Uh-uh. You better get some of that weed when you get there.
Right? You safer with that?
Mm-hmm.
Anxiety, muscle spasms.
It's well, I shouldn't say a lot of that stuff is not is shocking, but it's not because it's the culture again. You got to understand their religious culture, the religious culture, and all that stuff. It's not like the United States where everybody can have a religion. Those folks are serious about that shit, about that stuff, and they will.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, they
Obviously.
don't play. And the fact that
So
oh my bad, go ahead.
go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
No, I'm gonna say, and the fact that like they are a high. What's the word I'm looking for? One, prostitution is legal. Two, they
Mhm.
are high touristy spot. They got to control that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. But some stuff is like, okay. So in Dubai, you cannot display public affection.
Mm-mm. Hell no.
Not even
Uh,
holding
yeah.
hands. So no kissing, no nothing. You can get arrested for
Mm-hmm.
PDA.
Mm-hmm. That's not just Dubai. That's any Muslim country. That's
I want
any
to say
Muslim country.
Thailand said the same thing.
Dubai,
Really?
yeah, Dubai, Saudi Arabia,
Yeah, they said
Qatar,
no
Kuwait,
PDA.
yeah,
Baby.
they don't play. They don't play that. So if you there for a honeymoon, y'all better high five them.
From long distance.
Right.
Look, I'm
Yep.
gonna play air basketball with some kids.
Yeah, for real. 'Cause if not,
Yeah.
y'all gonna be singing a lot.
Yep.
Hey, They got me locked
You
up.
want that? Man, say, like, for real, for real. And this was the other trip. Unmarried couples, you cannot cohabitate in Dubai. You cannot be in the same hotel room together and you're not married.
You see, there's ways around that, but according to the law, no. There's ways around it, but according to the law, no. Uh-uh.
What you mean there's ways around it?
If you're like, because they don't technically they don't do bed checks for one. Like, and I'm saying this because we had to trust me when not
Oh,
just to
what is
buy
called?
like Muslim countries when we had to travel and do things. Um, even though we did have male and male, female and female, it was like folks were dating other people and they would go to each other's room and shit like that. But yeah, they don't do room checks, and folks there who weren't married, they were just there for trips and stuff. They didn't look like us, so they were still in the same room. So it's ways around it. It's not, but not supposed to. They're not
Then
supposed to.
folk gonna say, baby, listen, go on try it if you want to. I'd hate to be the one
I wouldn't even.
because
I wouldn't even play Russian roulette.
It's because they're gonna look at it like this. You're a tourist. You're not. Excuse me. You're not a person that lives there. You're from another country. So
They ain't looking at nothing else like you a tourist.
it's a lot of the rules they have they overlook until unless you get like blatant. Like if you holding hands, they ain't gonna say nothing. But like if we holding hands and a Muslim man come up and talk to me and you say something, they gonna have an issue with that type of stuff. So I'm just letting you know from my experience. But also, have y'all? This made me think about it because I done a lot of traveling with work and stuff like that. You got to be careful who you travel with
Hell yeah.
because some people you think like you like okay, we going to these countries, we going to do this, we going to hang out there. Next thing you know, your ass is in prison because of some shit they did, and you like, hold on,
Mhm.
yeah,
if you got friends like Sukiana, stay your ass here. Don't go
yeah.
Stay
nowhere with
there.
So you gotta
Stay
be
there.
that like, and it's like I'm not, and again, everybody out there that's watching, we're not saying don't travel. We're
No,
saying be
definitely not.
aware of where you going and know the ins and outs.
Definitely. Definitely. Because for instance, Dubai don't do LGBTQIA.
Fuck
That
no.
is a no, no, no,
They'll
no, no,
tolerate it
no,
as
no.
long as they'll tolerate it as long as you do not show public affection, like holding hands and all
But
that stuff.
look here. On their travel site, there's a whole section. A section. It's damn near bigger than a other section. On LGBTQIA is a no, no. It clearly says homosexuality is illegal.
That's what
I ain't gonna try. See,
will tolerate
I
it.
would not try it. If I was in that space, I would not try it. I ain't even finna push the envelope. It even goes down to breaking down that inside the UAE,
Hmm.
the dating websites are even restricted.
Oh,
No dating websites, no LGBTQIA related
all
websites can even be
all
pulled
dating
up.
websites, like Tinder, what is it, POF, all that stuff is restricted.
All
Oh,
that. And it also says, it's the killer, because we know this has been in social media so much. Even being trans or gender diverse is
yeah,
punishable.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's people have that entitlement. That's the word I'm using. That because I do it here, I can do it wherever. No, You playing in their backyard now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not reading rainbow. You cannot do it anywhere. You
Uh-uh.
cannot go anywhere. Yeah, everybody ain't the you good OS if you want to call it. But yeah, those are no nos. Like big no no. And like I'm just saying, it's some things that I just ain't gonna play Russian roulette with.
And then
I ain't.
from experience, this is my experience. You got to be ready to deal with basically. I'm not even gonna say, yeah, basically the same shit you do here, like racism, blatant racism, or they call it uh, what is it called? Being curious and trying to understand the culture, but they ask certain questions where you be like, okay, I know, I know what they call it, another blatant racism moment or some shit like that. Yeah, and that's talking for us, people that look like us. They're gonna ask questions. They're gonna touch your hair. They're gonna want to take pictures with you. They're gonna want to touch your skin. They're gonna
Hmm.
ask you how you get that dark, how you get this, how you get that. Man, the shit and the shit I got in Korea. Actually, I got it in Korea, in Iraq, Qatar. Qatar, and Kuwait were different because they were asking me, "Am I African?" They kept doing this. Am I African tan? Am I African tan? You're not American. You know American. You African tan. You African tan. You one of us.
Because you were darker.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And when you
I was
try,
about to say, how they gonna talk? Because some of them motherfuckers be black as hell too.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
sir.
Oh, they're racist. They're racist too. I mean, but you have to explain to them. Yes, I'm African tan, but I am from America, and that's open up a whole nother can of worms.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
then if you got the other folks that treat you like uh, yeah, a science exhibit, like they in Korea. I'm not. I'm keeping them being so honest. Like I don't know what it is about them and us, but they love. They are real. They get real handsy. Like they get real handsy. Like when they was measuring me for my suits, the female would come in grabbing spots. And I'm like, whoa, hold on, Maylene, what? Back the fuck up. And then I heard from other females that the males will be the same way. Oh, you got big butt and big this and all this, and they just be touchy feely. And I'm just like, but they're not used to people built like us. And
They
that's the
popping
type of
free
shit.
pills. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's the type of shit that
Mhm.
you got to deal with in these different countries, which is interesting because it's a lot of Africans there.
Mm.
I guess they don't fuck with the Koreans like that.
Interesting.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Doing y'all research, did they say anything about how people dress are allowed to
Oh
dress?
yeah. Yes, definitely that. Basically, Dubai ain't paying that either. They basically state that at the beaches and the resorts it's fine to wear swimwear, but otherwise, head, shoulder, knees, and toes. You gotta be covered. They ain't want the top of your hands covered. They want you gotta wear that stuff to be
Certain places,
oh,
yeah,
you
certain places, certain
basically if you
especially
menopausal, don't take your ass over there if you menopausal. You know we can't have all them goddamn clothes on. We're gonna burn the hell up. Don't take your ass over there if you menopausal.
especially if you're going like to religious place like the mosque and stuff. Yeah, you gotta be the part. And the reason why I asked that question is it was a lot of Americanized Kuwaitis and Qatarians where the women will be wearing like little mini skirts and half shirts and shit like that. and nobody say anything. And I was just curious about that.
Hmm.
And it's
Yeah.
like I wish I had some pictures of the women in the women at the beach in Korea because you swear they ass were going to church. They had on a long skirt. I'm serious. They have on long skirts, getting in the water with long skirts on. I'm just like, your ass gonna drown just from the weight of the clothes. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Um.
yeah.
mm,
They
mm.
even they the I can say them if they were traditional, if they were Americanized. Now you see in two pieces and all that shit. But traditional, they had like the 1940s swimsuit, and that's to them that's risque.
Wow.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Wow.
I know one in for Thailand that I found interesting was, of course, we don't disrespect they king and they royal family down there, but they're to the point where, say you in a movie theater, right? And they doing the what's coming out next in the shows. If they play anything on that TV that got the royal family in it, you better stand your ass up until the end of that commercial.
Damn.
Oh
I
wow.
thought that was crazy as hell. Even if nobody's in the theater, it said you better stand. Basically, you better stand your ass up until they roll that commercial on through.
Oh wow.
I got a question. What if you disabled
Baby,
in the
look, it
work?
sounds like you best to get your ass up.
Better go to the bathroom.
Sound
Go
like
to the
you
boy
better
bathroom.
get on up.
Put up that church
Yeah,
finger.
I thought that was crazy. I was like, don't do what now?
What
It
if you don't know that the
let me
royal
see if
family
I could.
though?
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Shit, I guess they gonna let you know.
Mm.
Mm, yeah,
They
that's
said if you go to the cinema to see a movie, you notice there's a short tribute before the beginning of every film where the king is on the screen. When you see this, you should stand up, even if there isn't anyone else in the movie hall, because that's
Wow.
considered disrespect to the king if you don't. And it says, y'all know what happens when you disrespect the king.
off with your head.
And then it has a
Yeah.
reference of some other stuff that talks about the royal family.
Well, hell, then shit. Damn near 50% of the United States will go
And
to
it
jail then.
says, mhm,
Wow.
yep, it says that there are laws against insulting the royal family,
Mm-hmm.
and you should never disrespect pictures of the royal family and even their money, because it got they, they faces on the coins and on the bills, and supposedly even that you're not supposed to disrespect it by stepping on it. Crazy.
No, I'm glad you said that because it's like one thing, you know how, and I had to learn this because I was about to pop off a couple times. So in certain cultures, it's not polite to hand something to somebody. So like if we at a grocery store and I say and I'm working behind the counter and I say your total is $20. If you hand it to me, that's disrespectful.
Mm.
And if I hand it,
Wow.
yeah, there's certain cultures where they'll put the money on the counter and and not back up, but they'll just put it on the counter or push it towards you, and then you pick it up off the counter. It's not,
Oh,
and if you don't know that, you'll think they're being disrespectful,
yep.
especially us when we're used to people doing it when they don't want to touch us. Now that's
Mm-hmm.
just part of the culture, and I learned that the hard way because I was like, "What?" They was like, "Nah," and they explained it to me, and I was like, "Oh, I did not know that." I was like, "Yeah, it's disrespectful to do that."
See,
They
now
left
I'm
the
getting less.
$40 on the counter. Said here
Yeah,
for
it's disrespectful.
It makes me question when I go to the quickie stores now,
Mm-hmm.
and I've had that happen, and I get mad, and I'm like, "Bitch, I handed you the money in your hand.
You
Why you
got
gonna get the money and put it on the table and push it towards me? And I'm offended, and it's like I
you got
shouldn't
to
have.
understand the culture, and I know in Korean culture, it is if they offer you something, it's disrespectful to say no.
I've
Korean,
heard that.
Korean, and in certain Muslim countries, it's disrespectful to say no.
Mm,
Well, I shouldn't say to say no, to decline, regardless if you want it or not. Just take it. I
I've
was
heard
like,
that.
so yeah.
Mm,
And then one thing too, I noticed recently, seeing a lot of recently on like the Instagram and Twitter and all that shit when they be showing on they doing the girls and fellas trip somewhere. They never have a guide. They just be walking around. I from experience, and one of the things they said, make sure you have a knowledgeable guide that
mm,
speaks your language.
mm.
Yeah, because that shit can, yeah. And I was like, from experience, is one, if you have a knowledgeable guide, you can be like, hey, I don't want to stay on the touristy side because it's a lot of these countries. There's two different sides to them.
Mm-hmm.
You got the
mhm.
touristy side, and then you got I don't want to say the real side, but the authentic side. Like the touristy side, you see you get a damn shirt that say I love Jamaica or I love whatever on it. It's a whole strip of motherfuckers selling shit focused on the tourists. But say you want to get some authentic food or listen to authentic music, so just tell them like, hey, I want to go somewhere where they're
Mm-hmm.
not there, and if they work their grain of salt, they'll take you to places. Because I know when I went to one instance, I remember like it was we was on a cruise and we went uh, to the Bahamas, and I was like, look, I just want some Jamaican food. And we was about to go to the Jamaican restaurant that was on the strip. And he was like, no. He said, no, brother. No, brother. So we got in his little truck. Girl,
Don't hit me with the girl.
that motherfucker, he took us to some little hole in the wall shack looking joint. Man, that motherfucker oxtail, red beans, and rice was so good.
Mm,
Spicy, but I ain't had nothing like that since.
yeah, I was told the same thing when we did our cruise, because it was, of course, like you said, it's the tourist side, and then it's what they had told us when we got there. They called it town. It's
Yeah,
tourist, and then it was town. So they was telling us too, like a lot of the stuff that we were buying and stuff we were trying to do, they were like, you could do it on this side, but we ain't know nobody, and it's like we ain't gonna go do that shit, and we don't have what we supposed to have.
right.
So
Right.
it was kind of scary,
Mm-hmm.
um, to even try to think about doing something, because nobody want to get kidnapped, like end up getting robbed, come up missing. Like I didn't want to play them kind of games.
Yeah, and like when I was in Kuwait, that's when I found out them Kuwaitis, them Saudis, can't nobody touch their level of partying. Nobody. I don't care who you are. They party days straight, not overnight. I'm talking about they'll start a party on Thursday night, and you could go back Friday and Saturday. It'll be the same DJ, same people.
Hmm.
Man, they just go and change clothes and come right back. And it's man, it's just crazy, and it just keep it going, keep it going. But you wouldn't know that if you stay on the touristy side.
Yeah, I'll be too afraid to try it. Like I feel like we get those all inclusive trips and stay here. You get to see this beautiful part, but don't go out there. And my ass,
And
I'm too scared to go on the other side.
but a lot of that stuff too is like is money driven because some of the people that they're saying go to they give the people a cut versus you going into town and really like helping out the what's the name helping out the economy, the local economy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so did anybody have anything on theirs about drinking in public places?
Mm-mm.
So this one does. It says it's illegal to drink in public or be tipsy in public. So if
Oh,
you have a boozy evening enjoying the clubs and the bars, once you're done, be sure to quickly take a taxi straight back to your hotel.
yeah, yeah. Shit, that's some places here in the states. That's some places here in the
Mm.
states where you can lock your ass up on that shit for that shit.
Yeah, I mean they got public intoxication, but how much is it really enforced here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
So I mean it is a thing. One of the other things was pictures. You cannot take photos of people without permission over there,
Yep,
especially women and children.
yep. You can't take permission pictures of certain artifacts, certain structures, certain
Government, military buildings is a no.
religion, certain mosques. You can't take pictures of. I remember, yeah, I remember a dude about to get his ass whooped over trying to take a picture of a mosque. Now, granted, that mosque was a bad motherfucker though. Ooh wee. That mosque was nice. It was white. It was like pearl white. It Yeah, it was like pearl white, but the ceilings were gold. Like the roof was gold, like real gold. And yeah,
Wow,
And he was
this
trying to.
almost sounds like a boring ass trip, don't it?
Hmm?
I say this almost sounds
Look,
like a boy.
I
You can have
it
fun.
do.
Like
It don't sound
you
appealing to
know,
me at all.
once you know these rules, you can have fun. Like it's not like you sitting there. Oh, can't do this, can't do that. No, you can have fun.
Can't.
You gotta be aware. What
Can't do shit. For real.
you can. You
This
can.
Like,
fool. Oh my gosh. Yeah. At this point I'd be really up here really trying to ooh, can I do that? Wait. I'm baby.
I
I'll be
ain't
having
gonna
no
go.
And that's it.
I
And that's a
I
question. If you got a question, just ask. Like, hey, you mind if I do that? But nine times out of 10, and again, this is from my experience in those type of countries and stuff. 9 times out of 10, they will either say yay or nay, and will explain why. 9 times out of 10, and
okay.
yeah,
mm,
That's what's up. But I think going there is kinda like being here. Is one of them situations where, you get that what they call that person having a bad day.
yeah, that's just
And
people.
yeah, something might be overlooked by everybody else, and you run across that one person that ain't having the best of days, and next thing you know, you
But then it's also too like I tell like it said on the one of the one of the one of the websites I was looking at when they were talking about it. It said the best way to alleviate a lot of that is know what you want to do when you travel. Know exactly like what you want to see. Are you there for sightseeing? Are you there for this? Are you there for that? And once you establish that, everything else will fall into place.
but I mean, who really does that when they travel? Like you go
Yeah, you'll
and
be
you have in your mind like what you want to see. But
girl.
say you meet the locals and somebody be like, "Yeah, and you hear about stuff just like when we go out of town and you change your plans to go do something different."
That's, that part is fine. Just again, that goes back to know who the fuck you dealing with.
Get your ass handled.
Just know who you dealing with. If you got uh, a reputable tour guide or the people you're talking to, I ain't even gonna say, they actually can show you that it's on the up and up. By all means, enjoy. But you just don't go there thinking. Just don't go there with a like I'm just sit here and wander around. Nah, that shit ain't gonna work. If you want to go to the beach, okay, go to the beach. But also know you can go to XYZ. If you're going to the see the sites, go to see the sites, but also know you can do XYZ. Or find out what else to do. That's it. A lot of folks just just I don't know. I honestly think people just go to these different places just to be ratchet, just to take pictures and shit. Say I did it, and that's defeating the purpose of a vacation. Well, for me, that defeats the purpose of a vacation. Just to take a picture, say I did it.
Okay. So speaking of to take pictures and stuff, you know how most of us when we go touring, we like to bring back souvenirs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in Thailand, it is illegal to bring back their Buddha statues. That
Hell
shit's
yeah,
country.
yeah, that's sacred.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even if you go buy it from a little place that's selling it, you can't bring that shit home. And it says stuff like seashells and corals for those beach people like me want to go to the beach and bring some shit back. Yeah, you can't do that either. It say you can't do that.
Mm.
It says that you'll get fined for it. So I guess if you want to, go ahead and do it. And you finna
And
get your ass
I'm
fined.
wondering when they say that because they say that a lot of places that has like stuff like that, like the seashells and stuff. Like they say it for Jamaica, they say it for the Bahamas, they say it for the Virgin Islands. Don't bring back the
They're
seashells and that.
protected.
Yeah, and that and there's like what they
Mhm.
call it, like what is it? Shit, like cross contamination. Like you taking one creature from not a creature, one species from one
Shit.
spot and transplanting it somewhere else type shit.
Yeah.
Find a
Yeah.
nice motherfucking seashell in Jamaica. I'm finna try to sneak that bitch back. I'm gonna be like Ariel and put them in my bra. I'm be
I mean, I've done it. I brought seashells back. I brought seashells back, and I brought dirt back. I brought what else? I brought back. I had found a shark's tooth.
oh, I heard them are worth money though.
Huh?
Mhm.
Shark teeth are worth money.
Depending on the size.
Hmm. You know you can never
Huh?
nothing. We'll talk about it offline.
Okay.
She said she
Hope
ain't finna
already.
get
Hope,
caught.
I bet you Hope know what I'm talking about. Hope probably like show can. Let me get. No, I'm just playing. Yeah.
But yeah,
Mm.
it's like I know we say a lot like traveling while black. We gotta be careful of this. We gotta be careful of that, which is true because shit, it's like that in the United States. Hell, they wrote a book about it, the Green Book, talking about
Yeah.
what traveling while black in the
Yeah.
United States. But
Sundown places and everything else.
yeah, but
Shit, that's traveling in Texas. Shit.
that should not
Exactly.
from that should not prevent you from want to explore, want to see other countries. Exposure leads to expansion. Like a lot of folks get stuck in the same spot, same place,
Hmm.
and they think the world is just what they have. Like I got family members like that. They never left the state of Florida. Shit, never went no further than down uh, Alabama or Georgia, and they think the whole world is like that. And I'm just like, nah, it's not. It's not like
Mm.
that. So don't let that traveling while black be a hindrance, but be aware of what you're getting yourself into.
Huh.
Yeah. That part. Yeah. Definitely no, cause baby, the simple things will
Facts.
get you. Yeah.
Something that you used to here can get you locked up because you didn't either didn't know or you didn't care or you didn't care to know.
Yeah. Like so the last thing I have on here. Woof. Keep your head, do your research. So during Ramadan, there are things that you cannot do during Ramadan when you go to Dubai. So that is considered the fast from dawn to sunset. So if you visit during that time, it is important to know that there's no eating, drinking, or smoking. It's strictly forbidden during daylight hours.
Me and Dario going to jail.
We all
Wait,
going to jail.
wait, see, and now that is being misconstrued. That is being
Mm.
misconstrued. It's not saying that you can't eat. If you're not a Muslim, that's not saying that you can't eat. What it's saying is, what it's letting you know is, don't expect
Eat,
local
eat
restaurants.
in your room. It say eat in your room.
That's what I'm gonna say. Don't expect local restaurants to be open during that time.
Get the fuck
Eat
out.
in your.
Still,
That's
we
what
ain't
I'm
gonna.
If they ain't open, then what you gonna be eating?
That's what I'm saying. Cause no, you make it seem like if your ass outside eating, you gonna get you gonna get drawn and quartered. Nah, that ain't it. You can still eat during daylight hours, but it ain't gonna be shit open.
So I can walk
Exactly.
in.
Meaning you ain't eating either. You on a diet. You on Ramadan too.
It ain't gonna be nothing. I've experienced it. I've experienced it. I had boys that were Muslim, and I watched them go through that shit. When I tell you that is some serious shit, it's like especially because I had a couple teammates in football that were Muslim, and when Ramadan hit, they will eat anything not attached to the fucking floor before the sun come up, and won't do nothing else for the rest of the day. When I was in Iraq, it was the exact same way. We had workers, and I'd be like, I don't know, I couldn't do it. We had workers and I about to say interrogators. Yeah, we had interrogators. All kinds of people that were Muslim that would do that, and they would be. I was like, y'all, my hat's off to y'all. That shit is rough. But again, it's not to say that you, as an American, can't eat. It just won't be shit open. It's not. And that's not even facts too, because it might be something open that's not Muslim related. Like you might find a McDonald's or some shit open, something like that. Oh, speaking of that, they McDonald's be off the chain. Like they Big Macs because of Ramadan, they won't serve meat. They won't serve red meat. So you can get a chicken Big Mac.
The fuck I'm gonna do with that?
Eat it. That shit is man.
So they
that-
turn from McDonald's to Chick-fil-A during Ramadan. Okay. It is what it is.
yeah,
And that's what DA say, but on here it clearly it says it is strictly forbidden during daylight hours. Strictly.
yeah,
I'm gonna carry my Cheez-Its in my purse.
yeah.
I'm gonna just
But yeah,
my snacks.
it's not that bad. It's not as bad as people making it out to seem. And that's I think that's part of the reason why people don't go to places like that because of the assumption of stuff. They read something and think like, oh shit, it's the end of the world. You can't do this. I can't live and I can't. Nah, it's not like that. Now some parts, just like any other place, some parts, yeah, you might not want to do that. Yeah, you might not want to
I ain't finna play with none of these places.
do
I
that.
ain't either, because I don't need to be in the wrong part at the time with my stomach growling.
But other parts, yeah,
Mm. Yeah, okay. Mm.
yeah, other parts, yeah. It's and again, it's like they understand you don't know the culture. They understand that you don't know uh what's going on, and they're not gonna sit there and crucify. Now, if you do, if you just if they tell you and you continue to do it blatantly, then yeah, they gonna get you.
Sir, you saying that, but somebody in jail for using profanity and being a little loud over a
I
stressful
guarantee you,
situation.
I bet my ridiculously small check that they warned her about that. I promise you they did. They're not just gonna sit there and randomly, especially a foreigner, somebody else, somebody who's been there. Yes, they would.
Hmm. I read she yelled at a man.
A foreigner, they probably warned her not to do it, and she probably fuck that shit and da 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 da. Okay,
Yep.
And
That's
this is from the person that believed Carly was innocent.
yeah.
you said what?
Nothing.
Nothing. Um,
Yeah, like I
I
said,
mean,
from
but
my
thinking about kind of what we talked
experiences.
about, I can see it though. Because if they so strict about how you treat the males of their country and the males having more weight or more respect than the women do, then shit, I'm not surprised that they handled her ass. She raised her voice at a man, and they was like, "Oh, you raised your voice and you use profanity? All right, bitch, we got something for your ass." You can't even be caught without a man. So you gonna get loud with one? He's superior to you in that country. So you yelled at him. So they smacked your ass and you still stuck. And then y'all know
you
she didn't just yell. She probably gave that whole black girl attitude. What you ain't gonna do, you gonna give me, she ain't going there. And she acted an ignorant ass. She acted a whole donkey because she didn't want to pay that extra money to release her stuff. And now her ass is stuck.
She said, "On my mama, on my hood,
Don't bring Charlie Boy in this.
And they told her, let me shut up. I ain't gonna say that.
you going to jail." I wish you would.
Duh, so did.
Took your bag
hmm
and your goods.
Damn.
Oh, I'm glad to be talking about that too. But also, not the part about going to jail, but it could tie into it. So what a lot of people didn't realize, like, and it was I forgot some. I don't know if it was us we were talking about it, or somebody was talking about how their somebody's passport expired while they was over there,
Ew.
and they was crying and stuff because it might have been somebody said it. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, what people don't know is if that happens to you and you can't, and they're saying you can't get on the plane or whatever, if you go to find an embassy and let them know, they can get you expedited passport
Mm,
within 28 to 48 hours. They will help you. They will help you get it. They will help you pay for like lodging and stuff like that while your passport is coming. Like say you there and you were supposed to fly out tomorrow or today, and your passport is gone, and your passport expired, and you can't do it. They'll help put you up somewhere and help you get your passport.
that's like, come on now.
But
You taking a trip, you better know how damn long yo. But I
but
guess some people that be work. Well, a visa's different than the passport, is
yeah,
it? Yeah. Okay, so maybe I ain't never heard of nobody gone for a long ass time. But you should know if you look at your passport and you got a week, 2 week vacation, you should know that motherfucker finna expire.
some people
Like,
don't do that. Some people don't even look at their passport until it's time to pull it out to show the people to get on the plane.
Hell, people don't even renew their driver's license on time.
True.
Your DA.
I renew mine all the time on time. I just had some shit that kept my shit fucked up. The man was trying to take me down.
Mm-hmm. People be forgetting which birthday it expire on and everything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
It's still like traveling. And I'm saying this from experience. It's fun to get out and see different cultures, see us, especially
Yeah.
us in from different worlds, because you'll find out quick that we are all the same. If we look like us, we're all the same. We're struggling just like across the world, and that's why I want to go to Africa and see what. Like the funniest thing, I was in Jamaica, and we was going down one of the guy was showing us one of the back roads type stuff where they had the little huts and whatnot. And we was going down, and people kept coming out, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, brother, brother, welcome home. And I'm like, and I started to look around, and yeah, it was like being home, because like people really looked like you. People had the same swagger. People, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who was she talking to? Wasn't that your mystery trip in January? Nah, that would work. I told y'all, man. Man. Once I get out this monkey suit, I ask me questions then.
Oh, I got some about the hearing on with them one.
The who?
I'll wait till after we get off of here.
I said, wait till I get out this monkey suit. I
Mm.
said I'm gonna write a book on some of this shit. I should.
We could always make a Tubi movie. Might as well get paid.
Yeah. Nah, I need to get in touch with a one dude to do that. Nah, he got some shit. But anyway, yeah, it's yeah. Get out and just enjoy.
Travel safely and wisely.
Yes, extremely. Because if not, you'll be singing that sad song. They got me. What's it? Nah, not Akon. I don't like Akon. What's the other one? Talking about being in jail.
The old one.
Yeah.
You in jail. You in jail without no bail. You in jail. Ain't that the old one?
Yeah, I can't think of it. But anyway.
I ain't never heard of that shit before in my life. But okay.
Oh my God. Whose friend are you?
Apparently not yours, old ass.
DA
Damn, I
older
am
than me.
still in my
He knows
30s.
the
Let me live. We was
You
already
ain't,
in the club.
obviously, you still in your 30s. You ain't lived yet. You still in your 30s. You still a baby.
But yeah, like, and it starts, especially now. Now's the time to start traveling, start expanding horizons.
Yeah, I want to go to Carnival.
Oh, I do too. Oh my God.
Oh,
I want to go for my 40.
But see,
yeah.
you know, oh, that man, I didn't know. I didn't realize how much them costumes cost.
Yep. I had a friend from there. Well, I won't say a friend. This lady I used to work with, she was from there, and her auntie made them. And she was like, I can get you one, but she was like, you're going to have to pay for it to be shipped. And then she was telling me about how you got to ship it and pad it and all of that shit. And I was like, the fuck? What? I was like, that's a damn near wedding gown.
Man, that shit, yeah. Them little
They not
bikinis,
cheap.
like a couple stacks.
Huh?
Yes, and that's without the wings. That's without the wings and all
It
that.
was it
Stack.
was supposed to be the headpiece,
Yes.
the little bralette thing, the little part you go on your booty, and then the little things that you put around your ankles and your thighs, the little feathers, that part. It was
And
just
that's
that.
over. That's a couple of stacks.
It was a
Yes.
lot. Yes, ma'am.
Baby, I'm find somebody out the corner make one of them.
Girl, you wish.
It ain't gonna
Them
last.
is,
It ain't
them
gonna
is
last a
hardly
whole.
any material. That ain't even a lot of material.
It ain't gonna
Just
last a
the
whole
feathers and
carnival.
the
You might get one.
charms
You
and
might get
stuff,
one
beads
dance.
and
You might get
stuff.
one parade out of that.
That's all right. That's all that matters is the experience.
But half a parade.
You better go
That's
down
all.
there and rent a costume. And I heard you got to pay a nice little penny to rent them hoes too.
Yep.
They
Yeah,
don't
look here.
play. It's a big freaking deal. It's
Yeah,
like
it is. It's like, and they party for days.
you
Days.
think they be partying here with that Fiesta Nyosa stuff.
No, they
Mm-mm.
have that, like DC. They have them smaller ones in DC and Miami. The one in Miami. Yeah.
Mm. Got the we. Lord, fix it, Jesus. 'Cause,
Mm-hmm.
mm. I needs a little bit of material
All you
and
need is a
some
pasty.
Dollar General,
A
some
pasty and oh, you be fine.
All right, you're gonna be the Dollar Tree brand. They gonna laugh at
I
you.
was just gonna say some Dollar Tree feathers. Get you some cardboard.
Oh yeah, your shit gonna fall apart. You gonna be walking and trying to twerk, and your shit gonna fall apart, all on the
Do the
ground.
funky chicken where all the feathers just fall on off while you funkin'.
Hey, you be like, damn, what
Get
she
your
at?
feathers.
Just follow the pieces. There she go. Just
Follow
follow
the
the pieces.
pieces.
Chicken got cooked.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
reach out to her too.
Damn.
You
You
said
know,
what?
said I'm gonna have to reach out to her. I'm gonna have to find her and reach out. I got it in my phone. Matter of fact, let me.
Be like, hey, I'm coming. Just tell your auntie keep my stuff there. She ain't got to send
No,
it. Just hold it.
she married this military dude. So
Mm,
yeah, Gabby. See, I still got her number.
that's what's up. Cause baby, damn, stack.
But yeah, like I say, just enjoy going going places. Cause it'll open your eyes to a lot of stuff. You'll be like, okay. You'll be like, okay.
Okay, so question. After we're having this conversation, and we've had other conversations about traveling, where's one place you don't want to go that's kind of popular?
Australia.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You don't want to go down under?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Cause everything down there can kill you. It seems like the air can kill you.
They got so much shit, bugs,
Yeah.
rodents, all kind of crazy shit. And did y'all read where they had lost that little piece of something that they use when they do mining and explosives to blow up shit? And it was a little piece of something they said about the size of a pill, and they lost that motherfucker and shut down like half of Australia trying to find it.
Wow.
Let me look for it.
Yeah, everything in Australia. You follow it's certain bushes. If you scratch you, it's toxic. It'll eat your flesh. You got cactuses that paralyze you. You got mosquitoes that'll burrow into your skin and all this. No, mm-mm.
Oh man, that done made me start itching.
Hell yeah, you see me scratching. Shit,
Itching for a scratch.
yeah, hell no. They got all kinds of shit. They got insects that eat lizards. What the fuck they do that at? I thought it was supposed to be the other way around. I thought the lizard's supposed to eat insects. Nah, they got insects that eat lizards. Nah. Then they
Yeah.
got lizards that eat everything. Nah, it's all right. I'm good. I'll stay here.
Mm.
I'll watch Cardi
Mm.
B and see how I went.
They called
All
it
right.
a radioactive capsule
Oh,
that
that's
went missing in Australia, the one that they had found. They
that's
lost it, shut the shit down, and they end up finding it.
see,
But
that's
yeah,
telling you right there. They down there experimenting on shit. They
I
down there
heard they
experimenting.
locked them down too when they went on COVID. My people that I knew from Australia said they were having a rough time, and like they were literally doing some shit that looked like what do they always say they're afraid that's gonna happen, martial law type shit.
Yeah,
They
Mhm.
were sending like videos of what was happening in their streets. They got locked down.
it was like that. Well, it was like that in Korea too. I came at the end where they was like they weren't playing.
Hmm.
Let your ass be let, especially you American. Let your ass be outside and they see you, and they
Yeah.
got cameras everywhere. You get me? Everywhere. Like they facial recognition stuff. That's why I say their technology is light years ahead of ours. It's light years ahead of ours. They got facial
Mm.
recognition. They got all kinds of shit over there, and they don't
Mm.
like they're. I was telling. I don't know. I probably was telling y'all where they don't even carry guns. They police. They carry sticks. They carry sticks, and like I knew I was tripping when I was outside in an armored car. The dude went and got the money from the armor from a store. Came out with two big ass bags of money. Put them bitches on the ground. Turned around, leaned against a pole, and started smoking a cigarette. And I'm sitting there looking like
Wasn't worried at all, huh?
it couldn't have been in the U.S. Couldn't have been in the
That's
U.S. Because by the time he turned around and light that cigarette, them bags would have been gone.
Baby.
Mm.
But
Mhm.
but like they say, it's like facial recognition. They get you every time, and they do. They get you every time. They can tell you what you had on, how you look, your facial expression, where you going, yeah, all that stuff.
That sounds like some Minority Report type shit.
It is.
Eesh. Golly, you look like you about to create a crime. We finna lock your
Mhm.
ass up. Like
Locked up.
what? That's crazy.
And you think
Yeah.
you hiding from the camera? Nah, it's another camera sitting right there, and you like, God dang. That's how I got a lot of my tickets. I think some of my tickets were manufactured though, but I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't yeah. Cause half them shits I don't even remember. I'm like, come on now,
Mm.
You don't remember yesterday, so
Oop.
watch your mouth now, watch your mouth.
I'm just saying those was your words that you said on here many a time. So I'm just
I'm watching
brought
your
it
mouth,
back up.
watch your mouth.
Yeah. See. All righty. Well, we got anything else to cover under the stuff?
No, like I said, just know where you going and enjoy. Just understand the rules and regulations, rules and laws of where you going, and you'll be fine. And enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.
Um. Well, I say, yeah. I guess I'll follow up behind DA. Enjoy. Don't be scared to travel. Just read. Do a little digging. Just don't collect your money and get your passports and say, "Let's go." Try to do a little research to keep your ass out of jail. And if y'all like to stay local, as a reminder, do not utilize Safe Negro Travels because Letty is a single mom now because they let Tick die. That's all I got. Y'all
Huh?
be safe in
You know what? I'm not finna.
I'm lost.
I know. I know. Well, I
That's a
know.
Tubi. That's a Tubi movie.
no.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It was a series that was on a couple of years back that was really good. You know, they made it one episode, but it had some
It's only a couple
uh
of seasons.
yeah to what we was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
But y'all be
I
safe
was
in
very
nature.
confused, but okay. As long as y'all
Yeah,
know.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely so. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, that part. All right. So yeah, just be safe when you travel. Enjoy. Many of us at that kind of that point where we can start to moving around a little bit, or
And
seeing
don't
when
just
the
stay in the
children
United
got to.
States. Get out the country.
Yeah, so he gonna fund y'all trips, just FYI.
You said what?
Huh?
I'm gonna fund their trips. No, I ain't.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
I ain't telling everybody to get out of the United States.
Yeah, get out of the United States. Well, I need to go to California, and then I'll be done with the United States. Like majority of touristy spots.
Mhm.
That's it.
Pretty much. But okay, so on that note, we are gonna close out for tonight.
Yay. Thursday.
Yeah, we most of us is like down to the last 2 weeks before the children go back to school. So y'all gonna be ready to send the children back, Lord, back
Man,
where
I
they
don't know
came.
if he going to school or not this semester or next semester. But
Hmm.
let's see how it goes.
All right, that's what's up.
Mm.
That's good stuff right there. But definitely be safe, because as they tried to say that COVID is gone, it ain't. I know about 15 people that got COVID right now. So COVID ain't gone.
Uh-uh.
Uh, yeah. So just be safe. Take your precautions. Is that? Oh, and there's some flesh eating bacteria shit going around right now. And somebody that work at the hospital told me. I was like, what the fuck? What?
Gonna be walking
Flesh
around in a bubble.
eating? Yeah, I said, what? There's like, yeah, they haven't really said nothing, but we've been having cases.
Really.
Flesh eating.
They trying
And
to
Okay.
keep
keep the. Never mind. All right. Yeah.
I was finna, listen, I'ma say it. These niggas still out here fucking raw. They ain't worried about no flesh eating bacteria.
Okay.
If syphilis didn't scare them, I don't see what the flesh eating bacteria going.
Okay. Since you took it up. Okay. Well,
I mean,
I
latest
hear you.
news.
I hear you.
Houston had an outbreak again.
I
Yeah, yeah, they
hear
got
you.
a big thing going on.
Got a thing going on for sure.
Yeah, a big thing going on right
I
now.
hear everything you saying.
I always be fucking DA up with that stuff. He be like, "Whoa, you wasn't
Yeah,
ready." Sorry.
I don't think they was ready either.
Nope.
Yeah, that part. So yeah. All righty. So on that note, we are out. Thank y'all for tuning in and always supporting. Have a safe week. Enjoy, have some fun, stay hydrated because it's still hot as hell. And it's gonna be in August in a couple of days, so it may be hotter than what the hell it is. And I already see people complaining about their electric bill. Baby.
Baby. Oh my
Oh,
God.
you felt that in your shondo. I saw
Girl,
your reflection.
almost $400. Kid you not.
Oh
Almost
shit! I thought we was
$400.
off. Shit, we still on? I
Huh?
turned the light off and everything.
Yeah,
Listen.
we still almost $400.
Because you know they want us to put the ACs. They're saying the temperature we need to have our houses on is 78 degrees. It's too
Yeah, I
fucking
can't.
hot at 78
I
degrees.
can't. Baby, look here. Look here. We uh, look here. My air stay on all year round because I'm hot natured, so my air is on all year round. I can't do them I can't do them temperatures like that. I can't. That's why I go where I home home work home when it's hot because I can't do them temperatures. Me and heat ain't friends like that, and I just can't I can't be out like that. I get overheated and I'll be sick as a dog. So I can't sleep when it's hot either. So I gotta have my out.
Me neither. And I keep mine on
So
75. And I still manage to be at, it was like 370 something. And I was like, I was sick. And I keep it on 75. I don't mess with it. It stay on 75. You know, we don't burn lights during the day and all of that shit. But yeah, almost some 370 something dollars. I'm like, Lord. Yeah.
you gonna have to sell some ass to pay that bill.
Shit, I'm gonna have to sell it to somebody. Shit.
I don't
Fine.
know. See, this would be that point where DA would say, OnlyFans.
For real, right?
I ain't gonna even say how much my electric bill is.
Please don't, because it's probably less than mine.
It is.
All right. I guess we out then.
We out. See y'all next week. Same bad time, same bad channel.
Bye.